Hi everyone, the Lone Wolf here and welcome to Banished. So this is a small game that I saw featured by kids from Kids Crazy Gaming, and it looked pretty damn interesting. It's actually a pretty hard game as far as I can tell. I've tried a few times and it's really pretty difficult to keep your people alive, but for this first look I'll have a look at the first tutorial. So just getting started, let's take that. And let's go through this tutorial to show you guys a little bit about the game. So welcome to Banished. In this game you control a group of exiled travelers who decide to restart their lives in a new land. You'll have to help them survive. Press next to continue. At any time you can go to escape or the menu. Alright, that's no problem. With WASD you can look around on the map, as with most games these days. Q and E to rotate the camera view, and as you can see, for a 250 megabyte game, I think it looks quite alright. With the mouse wheel or insert and delete you can zoom in and out. So here is a quick look around at the entire map we're starting on. Looks pretty cool and a pretty decent start here. Next again, page up, page down for the pitch of the cameras. This is the lowest, and you can go practically vertically. I like to keep it low so that you have some details and some perspective on it. Again, you can modify options with the escape menu. Let's start playing. You might notice that some people have this icon floating above their heads. This means that the townsfolk don't have a place to live. So let's press next. You can provide them with houses by clicking on the homes and housing menu, and then a wooden house, and it also gives me the place where I should press this. So here we go. Placing a building will leave a footprint where it will be built. To get the townsfolk to start construction, you'll have to collect wood for the structure and stone for the foundation. To cut wood, you go to the removal and destruction tools, remove resources, and once again we get a square where I'm supposed to give the order. The townsfolk will head to the area and start removing rocks and trees while they are busy. You can place a stockpile where the citizens will store the logs, stone, iron and firewood. Select the storage and then a stockpile, and here we go, another small square given where my little fellows will start putting down the resources. After that they'll bring it to the house. So they will move the harvested rocks and trees to the stockpile. Once there are materials in the stockpile, we will move logs and stone to the construction location. While any townsperson can cut down a tree and move materials from one place to another, some jobs require specialized workers. In case of construction, you'll need to assign builders. So we can go for the select tools by pressing the tools and reports, and then we go to assign a job to citizens, and 2 builders is what I need, so I can just press the small up arrow, and now 2 builders have been assigned amongst my citizens, and they can begin construction on the house. Just 1 house isn't enough though, you'll need 3 more houses to give the other families a place to live. Once again, click on the housing tool, go for that, and now you can also rotate with the T or the R button. You can rotate the houses until they are in the direction you want. So let's go like that. The next one, oops, that's a little bit too far. And for the final one, let's look for a good angle here to show this. When pressing the F button, you will actually go through all the different options for graphics for the house. So that looks okay. Let's see which one. Well, this one okay. Guys with a porch there to live on. So that's how that works. Pretty cool. Sometimes it takes a while for the people to do all the jobs you have assigned. If you're in a hurry, you can change the speed the game runs at. Start pressing either F1 or the clock button here. Simulation speed. Let's bring it up to 5 times. And let's go up to 10 times even. So that's pretty cool. And once all the houses are built, we'll be back in the next part of the tutorial. You can see some deer here running through my village here as well. Obviously you can hunt them for food, and we have a small river, a little bit of a hillside here, but all in all, despite the rain, the guys are doing their best, cutting down trees, clearing the area with building here. One house has been built, and here these materials being brought to the stockpile, and then my builders building the house. So pretty cool. I think it looks pretty great too. And so far it's been decently fun, just trying to understand the game, trying to find the right balance between all the goods you need. You know, wood, firewood, they stay warm. And that's really how far I've managed to get, honestly. There's a lot more like medicine as well. And you need like blacksmiths, herb gatherers, whatever, but I really haven't found any good way to grow just yet. Here we go, though. The first part of the village is done, 4 houses ready with the stockpile. We've built houses for all the townsfolks. That may have seemed like a lot of work for a few houses, but now you know how to build anything. To build any structure, place a building footprint. The citizens will clear the area and then collect enough resources to build the structure. As long as there are citizens assigned as builders, they'll take care of the rest. Okay? The people are going to need food, otherwise they'll starve. They can acquire food in a variety of ways. They can hunt, gather, and fish, plant crops, grow orchards, and raise livestock. If the people are close to starving to death, the hunger icon will appear above their heads and also on the houses, as you can see right here. So let's start with some food. The easiest way to quickly generate food is to build a fishing dock. Select the food production from the toolbar by pressing F7 on the icon. A fishing dock, and here you can see we have to rotate this once again. And this is the location he wants us to build a fishing dock at. And so this is what they'll do up here on the river. And assign job fisherman. Okay. Do that. 4 fishermen even, that's a lot. And now they have a question mark above their heads. This means that the workers you just assigned don't have a place to work. As soon as the fishing dock is complete, they'll start working there and the icon will disappear. Any window in the game can be moved around by clicking on the title bar. And you can also delete that. So this is just like in EVE Online, you know, you can put this information wherever you want it, or you can close the window. And once again, it's time to speed the game up a little bit. So let's watch my guys build a fishing dock here, and my fisherman is just waiting for this to be finished. Keep going, keep going. I've also noticed, and I've gotten this warning from one of the viewers where I announced that I would play some Banished. The 5 times speed is actually pretty dangerous because once stuff goes wrong, it tends to snowball, and you actually want to be a little bit lower in speed before risking that. Because yeah, when things go bad, they go really bad here in Banished. So next up, roads and bridges. Obviously, that's the way you do it in most city building games. You just drag the area that you want the roads to be on, and they'll be making that. So the same builders that construct buildings will prepare the road for use, and after they perform construction, the townsfolk will move faster when traveling on roads. Okay. As the town grows and workers produce food and other resources from many locations, it's useful to see an overview of what the town has available. This information again right here. And here we can see we have 33 logs, 26 stone, 9 tools, and 4 clothes. That's it. So we're really still starting it out. In the overview you can see the amount of stored construction materials as well as the current weather, which is pretty damn important. It's early summer, 78 degrees out there, and looking quite nice and sunny. So next up we'll need some storage, obviously. So we'll need a storage barn. So I'm just going to go through this a little bit more quickly now. I'm not going to read out all of the text because this is how most building games actually start. So they'll get to work on the storage facility. You'll have to cut down more trees for the construction to continue, and this is really quite hands-on because he's telling you exactly where he wants you to cut down the next parts. The people also need a way to stay warm in the winter. The easiest way to do that is to cut logs into firewood. To do this you'll need a place for a woodcutter to work, so once again you go for resource production, a woodcutter, and a conveniently placed yellow marking shows you exactly where to put that. If the townfolk are in danger of freezing, you'll see once again an icon above their houses. We'll have to speed this up, I assume, and once in a while you get a small red icon here. It will tell you what's missing. So here we go, speed this up again, and here come the townfolk, chopping down all the trees I've assigned them to chop down. There they go. And again, after both buildings, the storage barn and the woodcutter's place have been finished, tutorial will continue. And here we have a deer that's trying to help out, I guess, by grazing on the construction site. And so guys, keep cutting down those trees. So they tend to like cut down a tree, cut down the logs, and then move it over to the storage place. So there you go. Foundations are laid, looking quite good. In the meantime, yeah, why not have a look at my fishermen here. So they're fishing right on the pier, and then the wood gets into boxes, and for now it's being brought to houses. But once this storage barn is done, they'll start bringing the food there as well, and we'll actually normally see this amount over here on the left go up. And we get kids, 11 adults, 0 people in school, and 7 kids running around here in my small village. So it's all looking quite alright, and the barn is taking shape. Good job here. Trees being cut down. Here's our little village. Pretty cool. And that's one of them done. People are still quite cold, despite it being late summer and a nice temperature of 71 degrees. The sun is out as well, so this should not be a problem. And my woodcutter, just keep going. And here you can actually see them bring the fish to the storage barn. And it goes up 36 in food is done. Okay, you can always assign workers by using the professions tool, but you can also change the number of workers when examining the details of the structure. Click on the woodcutter building to view the details. And here I can assign someone to become a woodcutter. And it doesn't show this in the tutorial, but you can also have a full detail of all the production from the building. The worker will now start producing firewood. He or she will move logs from the stockpile to the building and cut them into firewood. The rest of the townsfolk will use the firewood to heat their homes, obviously. Now that the storage barn is built, the cart that the people arrived with is no longer needed. You can remove it and anything else you build using the destruction tool. So remove a structure, all of this can go. That the reserve of tools is low, but he wants me to speed it up once again, so they'll start moving all the goods into the barn, and that's the cart done. In the meantime, my woodcutter is also getting to work here, providing them with firewood. With some maintenance and a little luck, a small town like this will survive for many years. The children will grow up, become workers, and have children of their own. New houses can be built and the town can continue to expand. At any point, if at any point you need help with something in the game or a description of how building or tool works, you can refer to the in-game help. So just like in Eve, you can go to a help menu where all the topics are covered, so pretty good as well. And yeah, that's it guys, that's it for the very early on tutorial. So just make sure they have some food, some firewood, and a place to put down all of the stuff that they gather, and a few houses, and that's how you start out the town. And after that it's up to you how you want to expand it. But I think it's got a lot of potential, this game. As I've said, it's actually pretty hard. I've not been able to really have the town grow a lot beyond this point just yet, and then people start dying all of a sudden. So I need to do some more research, but that was it guys, a first look at Banished. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.